Hello, everyone, and welcome into Carroll University Esports. Today, we've got some Madden gameplay here for you all. It's level 2 takes on Elmira College. I will get the overlay and everything ready for and set up for you all, as I believe we will have Carroll here on the left side of the screen, your Buffalo Bills, and I'll also make sure we have game sound for you all in just a second. Just want to make sure I'm seeing this correctly. I'll get that sorted in just a second. I don't know exactly what may be going on with the sound for that, but nonetheless, starting off here on the defensive end of things. As we see, the camera is also there, ready to go. Let me take a look at this source immediately, so we don't have sound to start. So at the beginning of the prep, obviously it's a little bit more difficult to get this done. Let me go here to sound. This just gets, let me cue the music back up, so at least we have that going while I'm trying to figure this out. Audio settings. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I might have to just reset the source in a second. As a sack, nope, throws out of the sack. It's going to come in. So let me just throw to full screen cam quick. Take a look at. Oh my gosh, I am losing full. Give me one moment. I'm going to reload this and we will be right back. And we are back into at least a little bit of action. You can see in the background a little bit of a dance going on. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with this audio source of the gameplay. We just had this available for our last match of the day. There we go. As we go into. This is going to be taken down in a sec. I know y'all can't see this. I just want to adjust one more thing before we head into gameplay. And then we will be good to go. Still a 0-0 game. Just a couple things got reset in the mix. I just want to make sure we are good to go.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Diggs going in motion right. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game.
We just head into full screen gameplay, and there'll be adjustments from there. We'll make sure to get the camera back up and running. But once again, Carroll on the left side with the Buffalo Bills against Elmira's own Whitt, playing currently with the Baltimore Ravens. Second and 11, not quite in field goal range yet. Maybe on the outer edge. I believe the default settings are that the weather is not necessarily a factor here, but obviously when playing on all Madden, you always want to account for the more difficult kicking. So field goal coming out here, about 52-yard field goal. Like I said, weather doesn't seem to be quite the factor, but there's a little bit against the wind at 5 miles per hour. Perfect kick And that should be good to go for Carroll to take that lead 3-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
A little bit of redundancy here in the commentary. I'll see if I can get him to turn that off in between games, but I'll actually send over a message now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
Look at that 1st and 10 immediately down the field into their own territory for Baltimore and the Elmira.
Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Jackson on 1st down.
And a pick comes in. So Carroll up 3-0. All at about the 14-yard line. And the first quarter coming nearly to an end. He's just going to throw that away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Looks like this can be a run over to the left. Oh, no, play action. Dumps off. I think he had a tight end open, but taking the safer route there. Buffalo, as you all may know, in current NFL, pretty good team. Some say they are the best team in the league. Some say they're top 3 for sure. Obviously, the Eagles undefeated at the moment. But solid choice here in Madden for sure. Pretty balanced team offensively and defensively specifically. And you always have one of those top quarterbacks in the league. Some say now the top quarterback in the league. So 3-0, 3rd and 12, approaching the first play of the second quarter as Carroll University leading in this best of 3 series. This is on all Madden standard 5-minute quarters for those of you that may be new to Madden. Playing very similar, obviously, to American NFL football. We are on the POV of Carroll, so you can only see the plays and adjustments that are being made on our end, but obviously played over the network to Elmira College. Dropping back in the gun. He's going to take off. You got to be careful here not to fumble the ball, but you take that 4th and 9 and decides to punt. So that's the punt. When you get too greedy, only up 3 points. Punt is away. That's kind of a short punt there, but good tackle there. As Elmira going to start in their own territory at about the 45-yard line. I can get this overlay up for you. I just don't have the camera available, so I'll just make a quick adjustment to that. And we'll go ahead and put that up so at least we have that. Let's find it. There it is. Oh, wow. Wide open pass. And that's going to be down to the, 1 yard line there.
It's a gain of 34.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
First and 1, hands it off to the running back. That's actually going to be stuffed for negative yardage. So just try to get that overlay up. There we go. No camera currently at the moment. We'll hope to get that fixed for you all very, very soon. But so people are not confused as to what is happening. And we saw this last week, or I guess that would be 2 weeks ago now. Craze Mania. able to make a huge stop on their own goal line, but then was stuffed on their attempt to get in for first and goal with that fumble. Jackson going to scramble over to the left. Don't see anyone open. He's going to scramble and be sacked. So you just got to throw that away there if you're Elmira, but great stop there nonetheless.
For their team's first sack of the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast.
Huge third down here from the 14-yard line. As Lamar Jackson has to throw it away if he doesn't have anything here, and does. Once again, that's a very, very, very risky.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
So 3-3 here, limit the score, even though they started at that first and goal. Weather the storm.
For bigger points down the road.
Bills come to the line to start their
Bills and Carroll University.
Still in the first half, but
starting off at their own 25. Run over to the right side. Good block on the edge. And just steps out of bounds short. About 1.5 yards short, I'd say. Definitely could have cut that up if the animation is just slightly more beneficial.
Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and 1 yard from the 34. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
So 2-minute warning here in the second.
Here's 2nd and 1 yard. So they fake the handoff. Now
Josh Allen wide open to the tight end. Oh, stiff arm. Stays in bounds, so the clock will continue to run. Had the opportunity to go out of bounds there, but I guess if you're able to score here, that actually might benefit you to not leave too much time for Elmira to score. Allen going to scramble, runs into his own player, unfortunately, and the clock's going to continue to tick. Definitely not in field goal range right now, which would be, like roughly a 66, 65 yarder. So you at least want to get this to about a 3rd and manageable so that you have at least a chance at a field goal kick. It's Tyler from Carroll. Does decide to do a little bit of an option there. Picks up about 5 yards there. Like I said, just make this a 3rd and manageable.
That's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Since we're out of bounds, time is going to be stopped, so this is actually a big 3rd down. To not allow Elmira to get any additional time. Josh Allen drops back, has a wide open receiver in Singletary. Luckily, able to hold on to the ball. About a minute left in this second quarter. In this first game of the best-of-3 series.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly.
Another check down to Singletary. The ball's going to come out. I don't know if that was a catch. But nonetheless, picked up, recovered, and going to be tackled there. I don't know if that was a catch, but that is going to be a fumble nonetheless. Tyler probably not too happy about that.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an
And there's plenty of time here. 47 seconds. Bombed it up. Not going to be picked. Almost had the animation jump on it. Timeout's going to come for Baltimore and Elmira. Elmira, no stranger to the ECAC. This did take on the Call of the Academy team a number of weeks ago, and that is going to be picked off. And now it's going to be a foot race. One man to beat. It's going to get past Lamar, and this is going to be taken to the house. For Carroll University, Tyler scoring, making it 9-0 with the extra point pending. And so a number of turnovers here late in the first half. Late user pick 6 from that linebacker there. And that is the extra point successful now. Buffalo and Carroll leading 10-3, 31 seconds left in this first half. So precision on the pick, or the kick here. See if he can pin them deep. Does pin them out to 1, so there is going to be a return here. And good tackling there from Carroll. So if you're Carroll here, you just probably want to just contain. Make sure nothing is going deep and no chance at a field goal. Don't want to take too many risks here. Just take your lead to the half. I do believe Tyler does have the ball at halftime.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about
Exactly what the commentators are saying now. Just finish the half, get out with the lead. Ravens do drop back. It's going to hit Bateman. It's an interesting possession catch there. But Tyler not satisfied. He's going to take the timeout. 60 seconds left here. 3rd and 6, so that is risky. You're basically risking. If there's a huge chunk play, you just gave Baltimore or your opponent a free timeout. But I think you just run it here if you're Baltimore, try to get that first down. Doesn't. Going to have to throw that up the field. It's going to be caught inbounds, and like I said there, that's risky to take that timeout if you are Carroll. Now at the 43, able to get about a chunk play about 20 yards. You put them in the field goal range. So this has got to be a quick play here from Elmira. They saved 2 timeouts, so you can basically open up the middle of the field as well here. Quick throw, and it's going to be picked again. Hyde with the pick. Surely will not be. He's got to go down 3 seconds, and so this is a field goal opportunity here. I don't know if Tyler takes it. I think he should, and he does elect to kick the field goal, which would put him up by 10. Kick is up, and it's going to be good because the half is going to expire. You take the 10-point lead into the half. Ball will be had for Tyler.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
You all enjoyed earlier's matchup, Overwatch. We've been trying to spread the love across all of our sports here this semester. League of Legends picking up their first win of the season yesterday, Wednesday. And Overwatch going 2-0 on the day. One of the first game streamed over on NECC Twitch, and the second here at your Carroll University Twitch. Be sure to watch those VODs if you are interested in getting a recap of what happened there. Madden today, featuring Level 2, Macha, Tyler, and this is week number 4 of the ECAC. Only the second week of the NECC for Overwatch, but week 5, I believe, of the season for the NECC for all other sports. So kind of a little bit of a jumble. Tyler able to get about 6 yards there on that initial first down coming out of the half. We'll have some more action coming up this weekend. Starting off tomorrow night, Call of Duty main team taking on the powerhouses of the ECAC, Ball State University. Later on in the weekend, I believe Sunday night, we will have some rare Sunday action. Call of Duty Academy taking on Iona College Academy Call of Duty team. So in the action so far this semester, we will obviously come back on Monday with that Valorant stream and restart the week as we have Smash Bros. Games on Tuesday, and we will return back hopefully with some League of Legends streams on Wednesday. Also looking forward to October 30th, where we'll have a LAN match for both Overwatch and League of Legends in Kenosha, Wisconsin at Carthage. And We hope to host those streams. We will not be actively casting them from the center here in Carroll, but we'll be co-streaming that with Carthage Firebirds over in Kenosha. I believe we have Jake Lasker do making the trip up there to help, and we will host those. So be sure to mark your calendars for that Sunday Halloween themed match. Oh, Elmira down 10 points. Going to run the ball with Dobbins. And huge hits coming off every single possession. It seems like almost every single play.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Another handoff from Dobbins. This time it's going to be stuffed. Carroll. Hurry up offense now. Not quite do or die time here for Elmira and Whitt. Going to audible back into this interesting pistol setup. Play action is going to come. Mar Jackson is dangerous with the legs, as you see, beats him off the edge, but just going to throw it away. And that's one thing about Madden that I haven't necessarily personally been a fan of, especially in the past. I'd say almost like 8 years now, is just the ability for pick opportunity, not going to get there in time. But as I was saying, that just the ability to just scramble with the faster quarterbacks out the pocket and then bail out with the throwaway. If you are watching a lot of actual NFL, there are a bit of balls that are thrown away, but it's usually not in that fashion where they're just scrambling out to the edge like that and throwing away. It might be slightly out of the tackle box, or like a slower developing play where they break out the pocket, maybe scoot up the pocket, go left or right just a couple yards and throw it away. But so I think that's something they could definitely look into, or like look to tweak. Something that back in the day, if you're old enough to remember, in NFL 2K games were much more authentic in their quarterback pocket presence. And that's going to be thrown up and intercepted in the end zone. So that's now 3 interceptions here from Tyler, as the Baltimore Ravens fans in the virtual Madden at M&T Bank Stadium not happy. Fun fact for you all, I actually lived in Baltimore for about 11 months, whole school year, to the internship there. Used to drive by M&T Bank quite frequently, right there down by the bay. Baltimore gets a bad rap. Good city, hardworking people. Not my favorite city, but nonetheless, it was an interesting time there, and that is quite the spectacle of a stadium there downtown Baltimore, near the Orioles park as well. And Josh Allen going to be sacked, trying to fill out the pocket, and that's going to potentially be a consequential sack, as you were 2nd and 2, I believe, there. Lose 10 on the sack, and now makes it less manageable 3rd down situation. Going back to that comment I was saying about the pocket, maybe it's just the game mode that we're playing on. I think it's more of an exhibition style rather than that simulation that some folks like to play, like more an accurate, slower paced, methodical play style when you're playing Madden. And this is maybe more of like the arcadey, casual player feel, where they want to be able to make those spectacular plays. So maybe I'm being overly critical. 3rd down and 12. I think he's just going to take this run, let the clock run out a bit, hunt the ball away, knows that it's a 2-score game. So this just becomes a clock management game. Perfectly timed punt. Doesn't actually chew the clock. So once again, not a crazy boot of a kick, but 45-yard line. I think this Elmira player has been really keen on these quick strike passes. Play actions, and then swings it right out immediately to the back. And that should be a 1st down there.
And he'll be taken down
into their own territory now. Play action once again. This is probably going to be another throwaway. Oh, no, throws it up the field, tries to make a user play make. The receiver tackled as the ball hits the ground. Definitely not like an interference or anything, but definitely an interesting end result to that play. Jackson once again dropping back, dumps it off. Dobbins might be the leading receiver here for the Ravens. Don't blame him, been wide open, but those huge chunk plays that Elmira had been getting at the beginning of this game no longer coming. As 3rd and 5. I think you're in 4-down territory now, so you don't have to panic. Maybe take one of those shorter routes and another pick. That's pick number 4, I believe, for Tyler. And now able to just manage clock here, run the ball. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Force those timeouts to come out from Elmira. And regardless of what you do here offensively and defensively, you know it's a 2-score game. Makes it very difficult if those timeouts are going to be used from Elmira. Stretch handoff to the left side. Got to stay in bounds here. Singletary is going to do so. Gain of about 7 on that play. Time ticking. So if he is smart with this time, we'll take the snap at about 2.5 minutes. Should be able to take this down to the 2-minute warning, even if stopped on 3rd down. Handoff is going to come on the inside, and that's going to be another 1st down here. And should be able to milk this clock down to the 2-minute warning. No play that even needed to be had. So if you're Elmira here, it's kind of tough for clock management. Maybe you should have took a timeout there, but it's tough. It's definitely tough because if you take the timeout and they get another 1st down, then it's just hard to predict the future. So 2 minutes remaining. I think if you're Elmira, you're hoping for a turnover to not have to bleed into that timeout. Maybe a big hit like we saw earlier in the game. Last play is going to come out here for Tyler. Takes a roll down the field. It's going to take a shot, and that's going to be intercepted. So, like I said, turnover hoping for Elmira, hoping for a sizable turn. Takes up to about the 45-yard line of the Bills. And so now you have a hope if you're Elmira. Tyler said he was going to keep it interesting. Keep it interesting, keep it exciting. Takes the shot there. Now the Ravens take a shot of his own. It's going to be intercepted. I think it was double tipped. Hyde with another interception. Stiff arm. Oh my goodness. I think that's interception 5 now for Tyler. In this low-scoring defensive battle here, surprised that Tyler hasn't been able to convert more offensively. Defensively has not had many issues here, as now this is basically going to be ball game here, regardless of what happens. Timeout's going to have to come from Elmira. Decides not to take it. Like I said, 2-score ball game. You need either a turnover or a stop with the quick score and onside. So this 1st down here would be huge. Technically not impossible here. This 1st down's going to come. Timeout's got to come. I think that's basically concession there from Elmira. Taking it into that second game.
In order to try and pick up a 1st down, they ran it and picked it up.
To throw is Allen.
Another pass play coming out. How they able to throw that away? That almost intercepted, or at least tipped up.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2. Wasn't that just beautiful?
And that's going to take map number 1. We'll head back to the desk, but like I said, trying to get the camera back for Carroll and Tyler. See if I can get his attention in the messaging. Let me type a quick message. And we will get some music back on again. Sorry, I'm slacking today. We actually redid some of our presets here for the stream room. See if we have any comments. Make sure I'm not ignoring those. We are good. So map number 1 going to be taken by Carroll. I will get that updated on the graphic in just a second. Winning that 13-3 against Elmira in this best of 3 series. And so I believe the message has been received, but oh, he doesn't have access to the DM. He doesn't have access to the DM. So we'll go back over here and we'll just paste the message right there. So appreciate the couple. I think we have a couple viewers out there. Appreciate you for joining us here on Thursday night for some Thursday night football. That is alternate from, I believe, the who is playing in today's Thursday night football game. Don't tell me in the comments. Don't tell me in the comments. It's the Chiefs. I'm gonna just look it up. Chiefs. The Chiefs are playing Thursday night. New Orleans and Arizona. I knew that because I checked the score before I got in here. But it was like literally the game had just started. So I believe we are going to get those things back up. Yes, we do have it back up. So we should be able to now see properly. As we go to the desk with cams, I'll make this slight adjustment on the layer. And boom. We are there. We're going to go boom. And look at this. As you see, game number 1 is in the books as we take a quick look at the score here. Carroll taking game number 1, 13-3 fashion. Is now level 2. Tyler, as you can see, with the Bears fit, will be on the home side. And I do believe we are going to have a team change coming in from Elmira as they are preparing to load in. Oh, baiting. We were seeing a potential Buccaneers pick. Right now we see the Chiefs on the screen. The Packers, no. The LA Rams might just go back to the Ravens. Decides to go back down and pulls out the Chargers. So we will have the Chargers against the Buffalo Bills coming up very soon here. Carroll once again will be on this home side on the right side of the screen, and we are ready up here for Tyler. Nothing like a little Thursday night football. I wish I was a little bit better at casting Madden. It's kind of like self-explanatory. It's harder. And I've played a lot of Madden in my life, but just so used to the commentators just kind of saying like general commentating stuff. But obviously want to showcase the games nonetheless as we're about to head into. He's going to fix one setting for me before we get back, so we'll head over to this view, so at least y'all will be able to see that for me. But once again, going to be kicking to start the game, the first to the second half. Let's see, the kickoff will come, and I believe a pause will come to fix that sound. Basically, with the sound change, we're just going to have the commentary turned down so that when we're talking, it's not conflicting. I don't know how that necessarily sounds to you all, but just want to make sure it's just a good experience, viewing experience for you all. As that is going to come in. The initial kickoff is going to be taken back to their own, to the 18-yard line. So not a huge difference there. Yep, there we go. Getting the in-game commentary adjusted there, and we will head back to our full screen gameplay with our overlay up top. Let me see if he's got any more messages there. And we should be good. We right back into the full screen. There we go. Oh, I don't know what is going on. We go back to Overwatch there. Something got messed up. All good. Go back into the game. And we will get this music away as the run going to be starting it off. And we will also get this overlay up ready for y'all. I don't know what is going on today. I am just a little bit in shambles. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit off the mark. It's a full screen gameplay. Oh, and the run's he might take this to the house and is going to. Whitt is closing quickly, but not going to get the tackle. And a quick lead going to come out from Elmira. Potential that switch to the Chargers might be a good call there. Give them a little bit of a more offensive spark. As Tyler had committed a pretty good defensive plan in that first game. Oh, yep. That is just a quick change there for that. And that overlay, making sure that is good before I pop that up. Madden. That is correct. And that is correct. So thank you for bearing with me there. We'll get Tyler up on the screen. There. As you can see, 7-0 start in favor of Elmira College. And now that we have the commentary a little bit better, I'll boost up the gameplay sound just a touch. So hopefully that is an acceptable balance for you all. Carroll and Tyler, 1st and 10 here from their own 25. Quick pass over to the left, and that is just missed. It's a good accuracy. Tyler's not happy with it right now. Shaking his head. Second down now, passing over to the right side out, and another incomplete pass. That's up to 3rd and 10. Staying in the shotgun here. Let's have a potential out to Stefan. Out. Stays in bounds, and that's going to be a huge chunk play there. For 30 yards, I believe. The 30-yard connection. This is a Hail Mary right here. Hail Mary play. Just throws it away. He actually wasn't trying to throw it away based off his reaction. Did have poor accuracy there. I think maybe tried to make the user play make out to the running back. Very chill posture here for Tyler. Relaxed. Do the RPO. Had Diggs open on the left side. Don't know if you saw him, but that's a good pass over to the tight end nonetheless. We're about 15 yards there. Starts the no huddle. I think this is a read option here. Decides to just give it on the handoff. Singletary only going to take it to. We're about a yard and a half there. We'll call it 2. 2nd and 8. It's game number 2. Bryce. That's my roommate. Predicting a 1,000,000-point dub. Starting off down 7-0. Pretty convincing map number 1. Very conservative from Tyler. Very good defensive game. But not very explosive offensively. So he actually has some woes to cure here. As he had, oh my goodness. I don't know how that, wow. That pass was ridiculous there. Just fighting it over the top, Rainbow. Now it's a tie ball game. A tie ball game, 2:43 remaining in the first quarter. Oh, and it breaks that tackle. So Elmira were able to pick up another first down. once again, handing the ball off. Going to get a stop now, or at least relative to the previous plays. 4-yard gain there, 2nd and 6 at roughly midfield. Johnny PayPal, Blake. How are we doing, man? I do a little bit of Madden. You know, I've dabbled a little bit more this semester, man. I've dabbled a little more. A little Madden. Sat in on some Smash. Didn't do much commentating. Oh, my gosh. I think that's just a missed assignment there. Tyler taking that gamble with the linebacker. Unnecessarily trying to read. Just a bad read there. I wish we had replays here. We technically have the ability to replay, but hope you're doing well, man. We miss you here playing some esports. If you're still considering that, Matt. Oh, my goodness. Missed extra point. The blunder. That may come back to bite Elmira. Look, man, if you're ever willing to come back to grad school, you know, we got your spot, you know. We got a new Call of Duty coming out next week. It's going to be a good time. So once again, starting off on his own 25, much higher scoring game this time already. Because the final score of game number 1 was 13-3. Hits Diggs on that delayed slant route. Look, man, I understand. I didn't want to go to grad school either. Definitely understand. So Tyler only down by 6 now. So a score with the extra point will give them the lead. Empty backfield here. Goes into the tight end. There's some celebration coming over the Chargers players. What is that animation? It's a 4-yard. That's too many yards to be celebrating. Full ride scholarship. I mean, let's see what we can do. Full ride? I don't know about that. But we do have a budget, a little bit of a budget. Those you mean that may be joining us non-Carroll. Hit us up on Discord, man. We you know, always look for new players. Oh, he passed up on that check down. That might have been a PI. But the interception comes in regardless from Elmira. Murray Jr. Tyler is not excited about that one. Wishes he could have that one back. So now the defense from game 1 going to need to be activated. Holding his opponent to just 3 in game number 1, already up to 2 scores, 2 touchdowns. And that was only in the first 3.5 minutes or so of that first quarter. Trying to rely a little bit more on this ground game for Elmira. Has been working, so cannot blame him there. The Chargers somewhat of a meta here in Madden 23 as the first move is going to be made from Eckler. Oh my gosh, I'm faded. First down there, moving the ball with pretty much ease. 157 yards already in about 3 minutes of possession time. Throws across the body over to Allen. It's going to drop that. Surprised that's not a fumble. Carroll Esports over Thursday night football. I mean, yes. I watch much Thursday night, to be honest. Usually the teams are just gaze. Goes out to Allen on the left side of the field. That might be a first down. That is insane. That is insane. Arizona Cardinals up 28-14 at the half. And Andy Dalton playing? Is that what I'm seeing? Andy Dalton playing for the Saints? Didn't even know that Andy Dalton was on the Saints. So that is news to me. Back to action here. Once again, across the body. Doesn't get the tackle down. Finally shoved out of bounds there for about a 9-yard carry. Second and 1 for Elmira's Whitt. Andy Dalton has 3 interceptions already. Yep, same old Andy Dalton. And off is going to come to Eckler. 2 pick sixes in 1 minute. Wow. Wow. What is the quarterback situation there as we head back? Wide open Eckler. Oh my goodness. And a missed tackle there from Tyler. Running back doing all the dirty work, running the ball, catching the ball, yards after catch, and another missed field goal to make it 19-7. Should be 21-7, but still a 2-score game. This won't be fielded by Diggs. So basically, it's Andy Dalton's fault that they're losing at the half. Does he have any touchdowns? I know they had some struggles. Quarterback rolls out to the right, rolls it quickly out to the flats. 2 minutes and 45 seconds, so you got to start looking at clock here. Tyler does have ball at half, after half. 1 touchdown from Andy Dalton. Wow. Probably has more yards to the other team. Just to float out left in the pocket. He's going to have to throw this away, and does. 3rd and 12. Very critical, actually, here. 3rd and 12. I'm going to stay in this empty formation, it seems. Drop back to pass in the gun, wide open, McKinney, and has room for more. I don't know if the speed's going to be there. Not going to, but is going to be taken out of bounds, so gets another play before that. Going to slide down, and that should be also for sound. 2nd and 2 now. We need Jameis back. I haven't been paying attention to the Saints. It's my mom's favorite team, but oh my goodness, Singletary stays up. I have been struggling to keep up with football because every week my Steelers play at noon, they lose, and then I just am over it. That's the story of my life so far. I don't want to take a sack here, so I'm going to throw it before it comes. So it sets a full down now. Does get the ball away, so now decision time for Tyler. Decides to take the field goal attempt to make it a 9-point game. So it still will be a 2-score game. But 2 touchdowns now gives you the lead. And a touchdown field goal would also give him the lead if he's able to convert the extra points. 28 seconds, got to be safe here. Don't want a chunk play from Elmira. Herbert in the gun, and it's going to be picked off. So this might be another 3 here from Tyler right away. That interception comes on that first play of that drive, 24 seconds. I think you got a chance for a quick shot towards the end zone. The action here. Just going to hit McKenzie out. Let's have all 3 timeouts. Going to use one of them. This is a touchdown opportunity. 18 seconds. You probably have 3 plays before a field goal here with 2 timeouts. Probably 3 plays. About 5 seconds each. Leaves you the opportunity to kick it on that 4th down. Timeouts actually come from the Chargers. And Elmira, maybe not another play call. I have to grab some water at halftime. I apologize. I keep having to mute the mic, and he's wide open. Diggs is going to take this for a touchdown. So that's going to cut the lead now, 2-3. With this extra point, should make it a 2-point game. It is going to do so. So I'll let this play out, and I will be right back when I grab some water for you all. Give me about 45 seconds. All right, and I am back. And for those of you that may be keeping track of the time, I said 45 seconds. Maybe not quite 45 seconds, but you saw me in the can. Tyler stopped me to talk for a second, so I probably would have been back in time. Nonetheless, started the 3rd quarter here. Tyler with the ball. Singletary, which has been one of the more reliable targets for him so far, with another 3-yard pass completion. Tyler's been pretty consistent through the air here. Not relying too much on the run game, which he was early in the first game. Doing that read option, handing it off to Singletary. Passing it a lot to Singletary there. Going into these tight coverages. Has the quarterback to do so, in all fairness. And the sack's going to come in on 37. That's probably going to force isn't going to come off. Only down 2 points, so you're not stressing too much. This is a best of 3 series, as mentioned. Game of one going in favor of Carroll and Tyler, 13-3 against the Baltimore Ravens. But momentum slightly in the favor of the Chargers and Elmira's Whitt at the moment as Tyler looks to regain. Only down 2. And going to be taken down for a loss. So they're up 2nd and 13. Into the air, going to be complete or a first down. Herbert rolling out to the right. He's going to throw it off to Eckler. Breaks the first tackle and hit very hard. Short of the first down, making it 3rd and inches. So once again, oh, and that's going to be intercepted by Johnson. Herbert's going to be the only one to beat. Let's see if this is going to be a foot race. I don't think Herbert's going to be able to get there, and there's going to be a touchdown. Pick 6 in favor of Tyler. Want to make it a 4-point game. I think he's got to go for 2 here. Knowing the missed extra points, you got to probably go for 2. Doesn't go for 2 here, which will make it a 5-point game. So fielded at about their own 3. Only going to take them to 17-yard line. So good pick there to force the run out. 5-point game in the favor of Tyler now. Just past 9 o'clock here in Central Time. Quick jump off to the left of the field for about 4 yards. Welcome once again to all of those joining us in the Twitch chat. Seeing Tyler's beautiful face on the top right of the screen. Trying to implement that more into our streams as the pass over to Allen going to be completed. Pass game has been pretty effective. 171 yards here for the Chargers and Elmira's Whitt. Does have those 2 interceptions, but much more effective offensively here than in that first game. Only able to put up 3 points. Play action is going to come again right over to Eckler, who has basically been this entire offense for the Chargers. Short of the line to gain there. 2nd and inches coming up. So you got to expect that this is actually going to be another throw. Yep, comes out empty. I don't remember the last time that Elmira has handled the ball off. 4-man pressure coming in. Going to be up the middle field. That should be an easy interception, but I believe that's Edmonds. Is that Terrell Edmonds? I don't know which Edmonds that is. Maybe it is. I'm not super familiar with players. I'm sorry. Nonetheless, now it's a potential clock management situation. Start milking this clock a little bit. Hopefully you can get away with a score, but you want to do so with hesitancy, and it's going to be picked off right away. First pass back, you can see a smile on his face. Tremaine. Are they brothers or cousins? Him and Terrell? Are they cousins? Brothers? Not related at all? Brothers, okay. Yeah, they both have dreads too, so it's kind of throwing me off. Might be faded. Terrell Edmonds. Safety. I thought he got traded away from the Steelers. That's why I'm afraid. He's still on the Steelers. He's been hurt. Another pass out to about that 5 to 10 after that. That has just been Achilles heel here for Tyler this game. Which is fine. You're winning the game. Pre-snap adjustments here. Not going to hand the ball off again. Herbert leaning left, gonna throw it away. Almost sacked. That's what I was talking about in the first game. It was like it's just so tough in Madden that you can just kind of get bailed out by that throwaway because the animation and when you're throwing away is so effortless. Finally, a handoff's gonna come in, and I'd like to see the stats on. 131 yards on the ground for Austin. And so I'd be interested to see the reception yards. It's got to be over 100 yards reception yards as well. So probably about a 250-yard game. Echo this game. Going to be taken for a loss. 2nd and 12. Stop would be huge, forcing the field goal. Tyler trying to keep it from going to that third and final deciding game. Currently up 1-0 in the series. Herbert leaning back. Passes over to Eckler once again. Eckler going to be tackled. Let's take a look. Nope, not showing Eckler's stats. Eckler has been like it's just crazy. It's crazy. 85 yards. So that's not that bad. 85 yards reception off of 5 receptions, and that's going to be a 1st and goal. And this might sound weird, but like me as a Madden player, I'm kind of weird, and I would give up the touchdown. I would just give up the touchdown. 1st and goal, I just give it up and get myself in position to score again. Because it would only be, it's going to force him to go for 2. 19, that'd be 25 to 24. No. You go for a 1. You go for the 1, take the 6 point, but you really, what is the math here? Yeah, you're up 1. You got to go for 2, yeah. You got to go for 2 here, make it a 3-point game. I let them score here and then just play for the field goal. Because you get the stop here, worst case scenario, you go to overtime. You try to get that stop, and then they get it on like 3rd and but they took that time under the 2 minutes. That's a little bit risky. Pass play is going to come in here, and it's going to be sacked. Finally going to be sacked. So Tyler down 1 point, has 3 timeouts. So even he makes this drive really quick. Still going to be able to potentially regain the ball if they're able to get some good defense. Block out in front on this kick return. He's able to take it to about the 23, call it the 24-yard line. Really been playing a lot out of this gun, which from what I was understanding, listening last night to Madden practice, basically have to play out of the gun or the pistol. Not many people playing I formation, anything under center much. Not really anything open, but gonna give Davis a chance. Gabe Davis going to, and that's basically field goal range. Now you can just run the ball, play for the field goal if you want. Gabe Davis is on my fantasy, but every time I decide to play him, he lays an egg, and every time I decide to bench him, he goes off. Made my Steelers had like 2 70-yard receptions. As Josh Allen gonna be taken off. He's got to slide here, or it's just gonna get out of bounds. 2-minute warning, so we're fine. Johnny PayPal would never throw that football. It's too risky. But Tyler is going to throw that up. And going to be a successful throw there. 2 minutes now. All 3 timeouts for both of these teams. Whatever you do here, if you're Tyler, you don't want to turn the ball over. Just run the ball. Force it to timeout. You still have the ability to get this first down. Is this going to be is this what I think it's going to be? It's not. He was coming out with a screen pass, which once back in the day used to be super effective. I think he should just run the ball, but just takes the check down. If he stays in bounds, gets his first down, that would have been basically game. Forces the timeout, though. He's got to run the ball here. He's got to run the ball. Worst case scenario, you run the ball. They call another timeout. You've gutted all the timeouts. If you pass the ball and it's incompletion, that's the worst thing because you have to take it. And he tries to. At least he doesn't fumble. Third and final timeout going to come here from Elmira. And the field goal unit is going to trot on the field. 6 mile per hour wind. He's got to make this field goal. Perfect. Perfectly timed kick. Up and good. 2-point ball game. So all Elmira needs to do here. And this goes back to what I was saying. If Tyler goes for 2 earlier, he would actually be up by 3. He would actually be up by 3. But you took the guarantee points. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. He actually might still be up 2 because maybe he just kicks the 1. Whatever the case may be. Tyler is a great kicker. Knows all the angles. Making some coaching adjustments here. Got to play a little bit of safer coverage here. As 4 down linemen. Let's drop 1 out into coverage. And Allen wide open to about midfield. No timeouts. Did stay in bounds here, so it's got to make, makes the adjustment to the coverage. Got to keep him down, and does not. And that's almost just about field goal range. Yeah, just on the cusp of field goal range. So you're looking for negative yardage plays here for Tyler. I think he should have kept 3 down linemen, played a little bit more in coverage. But I'm not a Madden player, so he probably shouldn't listen to me. Was it over the middle? And so definite field goal range now. Keep in mind that Elmira has struggled with kicks. This player has struggled with kicks. So you really just want to keep him out of the end zone at this point. Drops back once again. Wide open on the sideline. And I think he's going for the jugular. He's going for the score. Oh, does line up. I formation, so a run probably coming here. Nope. Drops back to pass out of the I formation. And it's almost intercepted. That interception ends the game. Ends the series. So interesting decision here. You can't really run or take a sack. He's got to throw it away. Oh, it does get out of bounds. You're risky. Like a sack right here is very risky. Even a run for a loss is risky. You got to rush your field goal team out. It is Madden, so it'll be a little bit of an animation. But if he doesn't score here, that's risky. The blitz that's coming, he has to throw it away. And he catches it. Touchdown. Wow. Yeah, should have been a pick earlier, 4-point game. So this is probably going to go to that game number 3. Throws out of that sack, essentially. 11 seconds. He needs a return of a lifetime. It's probably going to be squibbed here. Return of a lifetime. Probably only has 1 play. Squibb not going to come, so. Oh, he's going to return it. He's trying to take it. Oh. And that's a risk there. You're trying to, return it. But that gives you maybe only time for like 1 play. See if he has a money play, like maybe he has a one-on-one on the outside where he had that Gabe Davis play. So maybe we'll see a repeat of that. It's going to have Singletary. But that is a running back. And Murray is going to be used right away. Going to have to take that check down. Gonna have to go down quickly. 2 seconds left. Does get the timeout out. He's in at least a manageable desperation heave mode. But barring a miracle, it will be Elmira. Elmira taking map number 2. Like I said, barring a miracle. Score of 27-32. Last chance here for Tyler. Chucks it up the sideline. Gabe Davis, one-on-one. Incomplete. And that is going to be game number 2 in favor of Elmira College. Take a look now. take a look now at our maps and results so far here for Madden. Map number 2 going in favor, game number 2. I'm so used to doing other games. I'm so sorry. Going in favor of Elmira College as we head back to the desk in just a second. Game number 1 going in favor of Tyler, 13-3. Where we headed to game number 2, a switch of teams from the Ravens over to the Los Angeles Chargers. 27-32 victory in favor of Elmira. And I see someone behind me. Oh, sir. Welcome into the stream room. It's much different here. Much different. Because we are getting loaded up to this final game of Madden. It's tied 1-1 after 2. I thought Tyler would put him in way quick. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this game would be over. I thought we were gonna call it quits, head home, watch the Lakers.
You really want to watch the Lakers?
I do want to watch the Lakers. Look, I go down with the ship. I'm like the Titanic, captain. Gotta go down. Look, man, I'm just here. I'm just a fan of the student of the game. Look, man. I'm happy to be a fan that, witnessing the greatness for the last few years. As we now will go into this deciding game number 3. I think we're going to see the Chargers once again. Tyler sticking with the Bills here. Yeah, Blake, I look, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles there. But I will say that Tyler needed to be better defensively. He gave up 32 points after only giving up 3 in that first game. So when you look at that, you want him to be better for sure. So we get this music turned down and head over to the full screen gameplay. And now on the right side, I am missing an action. I'm missing cams. I hid it because we did not have access to it. There we go. Kickoff underway, not going to be fielded. And so to start the half once again for the third game, Tyler will be on defense. Elmira's Whitt becoming a formidable opponent. Taking it the distance here. We are now in, what is this? What is LA's stadium name? It's not SoFi, is it? That they share? They share? I didn't know that they shared the stadium. That's pretty dope. Yeah, there it is, SoFi. That's a super nice stadium. I think why not have 2? You're at Los Angeles. I mean, you got enough money and it's such a big space. Why not just have 2? And why not San Diego, man? San Diego wasn't a big enough market for him? That's tough. So over the middle, I probably should have been intercepted. You see Tyler is not happy with that. Definitely not happy with that. Let me set up the external. So I don't want to mess up the display here, but try something new. Display number. Another incomplete pass. Let me. Outputs. I am so confused. That will be down at the 1, actually. That is kind of insane. I don't want to mess anything up. I want this to be full screen, but I don't want to mess anything up. We'll keep it out on this. The ball's gonna be handed off as you would expect from your own 1-yard line. That's gonna be. I don't know how that math works. It was a gain of 2, but it's at the 2-yard line. Well, it said 1. It said the 1. Said the 1, now he's at the 2. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, 2.5. We'll call it 2.5. Shotgun snap here. Out of his own lane, he's got to get the ball away. And does just get the ball away. Almost a 2-0 start here in L.A. Beautiful city. Very expensive, very beautiful city. I've only been to California one time. Yeah. I've only been there one time, and it was this year. It was for a wedding. Beautiful wedding. Beautiful city. Beautiful pass. I still wouldn't live there because of the cost of living. And it's so big, but it didn't feel big. You know, it's just weird. Maybe it's because of the area I was in, but it didn't feel massive like I expected it. If you go to Dallas, it feels huge. And if you go to... Yeah. Well, we went like to some relative downtown areas. Traffic wasn't horrible. I was on the highway. We only hit traffic once, but it wasn't like crazy traffic. Nothing crazier than... I mean, Baltimore was the worst traffic I like consistently was in. Because my commute to work was maybe 25-ish minutes, 25 to 35, depending on like light traffic or like, do I hit a couple stoplights? But with traffic, it was like well over an hour, maybe an hour 5, hour 10. So yeah, 30 minutes of traffic. And mileage-wise, it wasn't that far, but that's just the way like a bigger city with older infrastructure is. Dallas, Fort Worth area where my parents live, they have traffic, but it usually... Oh, good pass. He's going to have to punt probably, 4th and 6. Yeah. But, yeah, like Dallas, Fort Worth, it's just like the traffic doesn't it doesn't double your time. He is going for it. That's a Hail Mary package. He's going to send his running back up. Oh, threads the needle, and that's intercepted. He's not happy. It's essentially a punt. Bad field position, but you take it. Should have punted it, yeah. Yeah, enough about traffic. I'm sorry. What's going on? Another run up the gun. This is a defensive battle so far. Much more like the first game we had. We're now 9:22 p.m. Central Time. For those of you wondering, I don't have a clock. Pass over to Palmer. Not Palmer of Carthage. We'll be taking the trip up to Carthage, down to Carthage, very soon, in a matter of 10 days. Should be very exciting. As Eckler gets a carry. That's actually going to go only for 2 yards. Taking a look at the Lakers-Clippers score now. It's a 5-point game. Almost at the end of the first quarter. Kawhi Leonard has not played. Did he get hurt? He's coming off the bench. Yeah, he's coming off the bench. What is going on here? That's fair. That's interesting. Yeah, I did see that. I don't see LeBron on here at all. And maybe I just have bad reception. I don't see LeBron at all. Is he hurt? Did he not play? It is. Oh yeah, I just got bad reception. Yes, 5 points in 6 minutes. I don't know why it's not showing the full. There it is. Russell Westbrook. I'm not a fan. 5 points though. Russell Westbrook, 0 points. Big surprise there. Sorry, Russ. I love Russ. I don't know. I want to say he was traded for like nothing, basically. Oh man, let me refocus. 3-0 game here. Was a free agent. Plenty of time here for Tyler. Once again in the gun, hasn't switched it up much. Oh, that probably should have been an interception, but Diggs with a great catch ability. Once again, off the gun. Feeling the pressure, is going to be sacked here. It's in the 3rd and 8. I'd like to see a run there. If I'm being honest, I know it doesn't have the greatest running game, but it's 2nd and 3. I mean, worst case scenario, 2nd and 2, 2nd and 4. You know? But best case scenario, it's a first down. Now 3rd and 8. Trying to go to what may be seen as a bread and butter, waiting for the route to come open. Does, but short. Now a decision once again, 4th and 1. He's going to go for it if he does not get this. It's a tough position. He's already in field goal range. Going to go to the fullback here. And does. Just gets it. Yes, just gets it. Just gets it. 1 yard carry on the 4th and inches. Once again, Allen in the back. I think he's going with that option read. Let's hand the ball off. Good block. There we go. A chunk play, 4 yards. That's all you need. Trying to keep the pace up. Didn't go hurry up, just kept the pace up. Going on the I formation with the run. I think using the linebacker here, and then you relying on a block. Does get to the 2nd level. And that's about a 7 to 8 yard carry there. So interesting to see the different postures of the different sports that we cast. There's some teams that are super locked in, their eyes, like the way that their posture is. Some are more chill. Madden is one of the more chill. Rocket League's more chill. Like Valorant, they're just locked in. They have to be. Call of Duty, they're super lean to the screen and they're just talking. Another handoff. I like this. Get on the route, makes one miss. And I think a rhythm. Now you can start to switch it up. You can start to go to your play action. You can start to, yes, it spaces out the field much more. As long as you don't go empty. If you go empty backfield, then obviously they know it's going to be a pass play. But just making Elmira stay off balance and at least know that the run is a threat is going to be key. Oh, my goodness. What a stiff arm there. Now 2nd and 7. This is a really good time taking off the clock here for Tyler. Going to dump it down in the pressure. Triple coverage. Good accuracy there. Now a timeout going to be taken by, I believe, Elmira. No, by Tyler. 1 minute and 8 seconds. I probably wouldn't have taken it. But, I mean, he's trying to score a touchdown. And it's the end around. It's going to come in like Diggs. Clock's going to come out on the edge. Not the best call. You got to switch it up. I miss the old Maddens where, you could go Wildcat. It was super effective. Madden 08. Madden 08 was slept on. Oh, my gosh. Right up the seam of Singletary. Oh, and he tackled hard. Timeout is going to come in again. Absolutely. Yeah, keep one timeout in your back pocket. Probably could have got to the line with about 28. But you do have a first down potentially if you get to inside the 1 yard line. So just never know. Get it out to the flat, and that's just a drop. The reaction there. You got to make the catch. This is all Madden. All Madden. Second and 10, out the gun again. We're going to swing it out there to the tight end. Has plenty of time. Does not need the timeout. Does take it, though. 3rd and 7, 29. You got enough time to run a play, even if it's inbounds. You can run on the field goal. But I'm getting the feeling Tyler is going for the touchdown. As the Lakers are now down 9 points in the first quarter. Norman Powell with 8. John Wall. Forgot about John Wall. Oh, avoids the sack there. 4th and 7. What will he decide? He just take the field goal, tie it up. Does get the ball back at half once again. Is up and going to be good tie ball game now. 22 seconds left in this half. You would hope you're not giving up a score, but I feel like Tyler is getting super unlucky with these chunk plays. He's going to be fielded by Carter. Plenty of room to run here on the sideline. Just going to get out of bounds. Has all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time to kind of do whatever Whitt decides they want to do. Hands the ball off, just playing it safe here. Takes it to the half. Get one more run in, maybe breaks away and gets kind of lucky. Nope, just letting the time run out. Smart. Trusting your defense at the start of the half. So as we prepare for the last half, unless we go to overtime here, which I think that this is considered regular season playoff rules. I don't think that they are playoff, which they're not much different in the playoffs, other than you can't end in a tie. I'm not a fan of the NFL playoff rules or the overtime rules. Period. I like college just so much better, but I understand NFL, like you kick it off and do all that. But I think both teams should be guaranteed a chance. I don't think a touchdown should automatic either, because what if my best friend's argument is, oh, well, you got a defense wins championships. I'm like, well, yeah, what? Exactly. Your defense is worn down. What if you're a super high-powered offensive team and you're going against another super-powered offensive team and both of your defenses are trash? Whoever gets the ball first has exactly. You're exactly. The team that gets the ball first in that situation is going to probably win the game because both defenses are not good. So I guess you could say, oh, we'll get better defense. But even really good defenses, you get scored on. Exactly. So, I think they should make an adjustment that just play, both teams get a chance to possess untimed. There's no time. Both teams possess the ball. And, this is a good run here. It's up to about the 36, sorry. Yeah, I think you give both teams the chance to possess the football, even after a touchdown. And if a touchdown is scored by the first team, the second team has to score a touchdown. Exactly. I know the time limit is kind of artificial because if the team that scores first, if the team gets the ball first, scores a touchdown, it doesn't matter. But I've seen games in overtime where they're just running the ball. They run down the entire overtime clock. And they score a field goal, but they only leave like 2 minutes for the other team. So it's like a 2-minute drill, and it's just kind of weird. But I'm just ranting at this point. 3-3 game here. Lakers down by 12 at the end of the first quarter. Shambles. John Wall with 8. Aldridge with 7. Kawhi with no points. No minutes. Other handoff going to come in by just going to be short. 30 inches coming up. I think you just run it with the fullback here or something. Yep, I think that's what he's going to do. Oh, he runs it with the running back, though. Just needs an inch. At 3 yards. First and 10 now. I mean, it's not a clock thing, but if you can get this into the fourth quarter and score a touchdown, you're looking pretty good. The action passing come in, rolls out to his right, has a man potentially open and it intercepted. Heartbreaker, that was a risky throw there. He knows it. That's on, he said, I think he said that's on me. Yep. Absolutely. Looking at ESPN's win percentage chance, the Clippers have a 79.7% chance to win this game. This year, wondering. Yeah, everyone's the Lakers kryptonite. I mean, they were losing to like the Rockets, the Thunder. They were losing to everyone. Yeah, but they should lose to them. Oh, intercepted. Yeah, they're taking now. Absolutely. And now, the beginning of the fourth quarter, last quarter here in this best of 3 series. Now it's a tempo game. What is the score to the NFL game? Let's get an update on that. 35-17. That game's over. Just about over. The Steelers will be on Sunday night. I don't know why. It would be a potentially interesting game. Tua comes back from the concussion. Kenny Pickett comes back from the concussion. He was in protocol. He didn't have a concussion. I think he's fine. The thing is, I guess I compare it to. Oh, he's gonna escape. He's got to slide here. Just short. That's fine. It's a good play. The thing about me is like I just look at boxing. Like it happens all the time in boxing where someone just gets knocked out. That is fair. But I think that it's easy. Sometimes it's easier to get knocked out than it looks. That makes sense. Like if you just get caught in the right area, you're down. But then there's people that are fine that don't have like brain damage. There is absolutely. So I understand. I think he either is out or he's in. You know, like he's out, like or substantial. Oh, RPO there. But I'm no doctor, so I'm just ranting. You know. But I just always am like, if you understand the risk, and you basically are, when you go to the NFL, you're like, I'm basically just playing for my family. Yeah. I never really got like hit super hard when I was playing football that I got like knocked out. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point. Another RPO. Risky. Didn't even see him there. He just threw it for hope. I would get hit, but it was always self-inflicted because I wouldn't have good form when I would tackle. So I would like put my head down and just like get a stinger in my neck. 3rd and 10, shifting the formation, flipping the play. This is a makeable field goal range, but if you score 7 here, you should bare minimum go into overtime. He's not happy. I'm glad we don't have the the audio from the call because he does not look happy. I could throw on audio, but I'm not going to do that to him. Yeah, I'm not going to do that to him. Kick is up and good. 6-3, 2:47 left, so one stop puts you in a pretty good position here. Kick off to about the 15. Going to be taken back to about the 23, so... Good kick. Decent return there. LeBron made the 3. Patrick Beverly made a 3. Luke Kennard made a layup. And Kennard made a 3, so now it's a 10-point game again. The play-by-play NFL score has not changed as about a 9, maybe, yeah, 9-yard, 17-35. Yeah, it's checked. It's over. That early touchdown by Alton, but since then, nothing. Herbert drops back. Trucks up the field. That's going to be incomplete. A late breakup going to be there. Defensively, 2 minutes, 7 seconds, 3rd and 1. And I think the run probably comes here and takes us to the 2-minute warning. But this could be a quick slant here also, just based off the formation. Play action is going to come in. Sacked. 4th and 10. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Has to go for it here. Technically, if you look at the time, technically you could punt. Exactly. You could punt here and play the timeout game, but you're hoping for a stop, and there's nothing here. Edmonds falls down. He falls down. Oh, it's intercepted. It's intercepted. Jukes, he's just got to go down. You don't want to fumble that. Okay, so Chargers all the timeouts. Edmonds fell down on that play. That receiver was wide open. But that is a great adjustment there for Tyler to come and undercut that throw. You can see Edmonds right there on the ground. He legitimately fell down in the route. Allen with the handoff over to Singletary, forcing the timeout to no. Not going to call the time. This is what happened the first game. Elmira player just gave up. Just didn't call any timeouts. Just gave up. Technically had a chance to win, which you do here. And maybe just trying to rush Tyler into a mistake. Technically, you should wait because you have 3 timeouts. Yeah, you should technically wait to see if you get that stop, because if they get another first down, then you take the timeout, and then that gives you a chance. But the problem becomes here, a first down ends it mathematically, yeah. But, yeah, a first down here, it all but ends it. Oh, he keeps it, and this is huge. 4th and 5. Now you're thinking you got to punt. Oh, he's going for it. He's got to punt. He's got to punt. He's got to punt. He's got to punt. He's on his I'd rather him kick the field goal. He's got to punt. He's got a 61-yard field goal indoors.
The longest I think is 59 yards.
I think he.
Justin Tucker, and that's not
Look, this is mad. Anything is possible. He's going for it. He's running the ball. He's going for it, and he's running the ball. He could call a timeout. I think he's going to call a timeout. He's not going for it. There's no way. He's going to call a timeout. Yeah, here comes the timeout. Or does he take the delay for the punt? Takes the delay of game. Oh, calls it. Why did he? I think it was a flag. I don't think the timeout actually. I think the timeout was before that play. Oh, it was that. I think that's that niche rule that forces the time to run after a delay game, because it was at 103, and then when he was going to punt. Yeah. That's an interesting knowledge. I wouldn't have ever thought to do that. Over the top. Lid wide open, almost to midfield. Last time I'm going to be expended. And a field goal sends us to overtime. So Tyler has been giving up these chunk yards in these crucial situations. As Herbert scrambles over to the right side, it is going to be out of bounds. So does stop the clock. 2nd and 11 here. Lakers down now by 8. They cut it to 5. Now 8-point game. Herbert takes another shotgun snap. 2nd and 11 over the middle of the field. He's going to be caught by Allen. He's in field goal range. Has to go hurry up. 28 seconds. 9-second runoff is going to happen. Good adjustment. Gonna go over the top, and that's gonna be intercepted. And the game is over. Tyler has to go down. Is going to take the W in week number 4 of the ECAC. And I will send him a message over to see if we can have him come over for an interview. Am I miss? Oh, he's just gonna run the ball. He's not gonna kneel the ball. That's risky. No timeouts there. I gotta just take the knee. Gotta just take the knee. And that is going to do it. 6-3, low-scoring defensive, 1965 Packers. 6-3 win. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I cannot. In favor of Carroll University's, excuse me, level 2 chop. As we head back to the desk here. He's getting the scores in. We'll get some music going. Oh man. What a game, what a series. As we take a look at the recap here on the maps in just a second. This is not updated, so I'll reload it. Still not updated. 6-3. 6-3, home team wins. There we go. So we take a look. Carroll University taking map number 1 and map number 3. Get that out the way for you all. 13-3 in favor of Carroll. 27-32 in favor of Elmira. 6-3 defensive showdown in favor of Carroll to close it out. And Tyler is on his way over here into the streaming setup, and we will head back to the desk shortly. And if I can find the desk, the caster desk. Welcome. Let me get your mic up. You take a seat, Tyler. This is one of the more interesting matches I've ever seen of Madden. I think the most normal game was game number 2. What were your thoughts of your opponent overall?
So overall, he was a very, very good player. Nothing against him, but he was running the same cheese play on defense. So it's a glitch where if you saw in the last game, Khalil Mack always gets around. That's why I was taking so much pressure.
Yeah.
He's a good player. He needs all the respect to him. I had a lot of fun playing him, but I was able to figure him out. I mean, every game was different. So
low scoring game at the end. What were you able to find out defensively after that second game? Because first game you locked them up pretty relatively easily. That second game just lights out.
Yeah. Defensively, I was feeling good all game. The first 2 plays of the game for him, he had like a big run on his first drive and the second drive. I was in man coverage, which I very rarely do without putting out like zone coverages out there. So then he had a long passing touchdown for that. But besides that, I was feeling pretty good. I knew that he couldn't move the ball against me. That's one thing I'm always good at is defense. So that's what happened in game 3 is I just decided, hey, he can't really move the ball on me. I'm just going to run the clock out. It's going to be boring, but I'll take the win.
Absolutely. I'm going to think of a fun question now that has nothing to do. As we took a look at the Lakers score. Are you a Bulls fan?
I am a Bulls fan.
How are you feeling about the Bulls this season?
I'm feeling good. DeMar DeRozan's going to win MVP. We got who do we play tomorrow? I forget who we play tomorrow. We got a rough 2 games. I forget who, but I'm feeling good about them. Levine's coming back soon. Hopefully we get Lonzo back. He's getting reevaluated. Andre Drummond's gonna have a breakout year. All we need like one more big man.
Look, I like DeMar, but MVP.
MVP, baby. 35 straight games. Or no, it was like 22 straight games with 35 plus points on like 50% shooting.
Look, his man's
he's an animal
player, but
yeah, Ayo. Alex
wow.
Caruso.
We had Johnny PayPal tuned in. I don't know if he's still there, but he was tuned in. So shout out to Blake. GG's to Whitt from Elmira Esports. You got anything else to say to the fans out there?
Yeah, I'm happy everyone came along. I had a fun time. Sorry, Game 3 was a little boring, but
I'm just excited for us.
I don't know how it looked. I felt so boring in there. I was really thinking about going for it on 4th and 5 with like a minute left in the last game. I don't know if you guys saw me.
We were like, you can't go for it.
I really thought it because he only had 3 down linemen. And then another thing is, like, he can't move. He had probably like maybe 75 total yards on me, and 50 of them came on the last drive.
Yeah, we were like, nah, don't do it. Listen to us. But yeah, that's gonna close out our stream. We appreciate Tyler for stopping in for the interview. GG's once again, Elmira. We'll have more action tomorrow for Call of Duty on Twitch. So if you want to join that, that'll be at 7 p.m. Central Time against Ball State University, the best team in the conference. So it'll be interesting. Insiders are telling me that E-Train is a game time decision.
Sore thumbs.
He's sick. He's legitimately questionable. We don't have subs, so it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, we're gonna close out the stream. Appreciate everyone for joining us. Thanks you, Tyler. GG's, good win, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next stream. Peace.